Alright guys, well, I'm here today. Basically, we're going to go over the cosmetic improvements I've made to the bike since I've got it from back in 2016 till now, and follow along. I'm going to show you what I did to her, to JLo. Alright, so as you guys might have seen in previous videos, this is my 2016 Softail Slim is what she started out as, brand new in 2016 when I bought her. Now I've made quite a few changes, most notably not the slim rear tire anymore. This is a 200 rear tire. I used the rims off of a 2012 Fat Boy to achieve this, the 17x6 rear and 17x3.5 front. Now what else I used back here on this fender was a crossbones fender, which was been actually one of my favorite look and tail sections on a Harley that I've seen, that in the Night Train that had this also with the 200 rear tire. Now the Harley-Davidson Softail Customs had this style fender but had the much skinnier wheel, which was a conversion that I was considering as well, but I just can't get over I just love the 200 rear tire on this thing. But then we have my Mustang wide tripper seat here. Real comfortable, holds you in there really well. It's got a lot more back bolstering, and it actually cradles you in there and locks you from sliding forward when you hit the brakes too. Pretty comfortable. The diamond stitching is also stellar. We have the gold chain drive, which wasn't really done for cosmetics. It was more done for the fact that I shredded a factory belt and didn't want to be replacing the belt every 5,000 miles because that's how many miles are on it. Now the bike's around 10,000 miles and the chain's been on there for 4 or so thousand miles, and it's holding up well and it's kept adjusted pretty well. Another cosmetic thing was this ignition relocation. It's usually over here blocking that section that you can now see through, which is also a performance improvement, I would say, because it keeps that rear jug cooler and allows more airflow through there and even to hit the outside of the oil tank. So also it looks like I could change my O2 sensor from this side if I ran one, so that's cool. Also, not the stock front fender. This front fender is off of a Fat Boy as well as the wheels, and just get that little flare up just to match the little flare up from the rear fender here. As far as lighting on the bike, I have this LED tail light and, tire glow light. Basically what's tag light, but I don't run my tag there. I run my tag here with the factory mount bolted to the swing arm from up here, usually where the turn signals were. This was just there, so I just relocated down there, so I have a tag light for my axle tag as well. And then up front lighting, I have these LED lights. Now at night it's perfect, it just looks like dots straight across, but great visibility for me too. But these are basically like the day maker Harley lights for the auxiliary lights. They're kind of a knockoff of them, but they've been holding up good so far. And I have this headlight, which is different from the day maker kind of cyclopsy kind of look, which I really like. Then of course I have 8-hanger handlebars and these Vans sole bottom grips, as well as round mirrors and black levers, etc. These are 17-inch 8-hangers, I believe, manufactured by V-Twin Manufacturing. I also spray painted. You gotta flex a little bit with the spray paint job there for my front lowers. Basically wasn't sure I was gonna like the look, so I didn't want to commit to spending money on having them powder coated beforehand, and I did this by just jacking up the bike. I actually didn't even take them off, just took the front wheel and fender off, sprayed them, and it's held up pretty well. It's been about 2 years since I painted that, and I've decided that I'm gonna do actual black lowers at some point. And then I painted these wheels gold, kind of just because there was an option, and I was putting the bike together and I didn't like the aluminum color. Fell in love with the gold, and kind of is what inspired the paint job, which is a black base with a gold pearl flake in it, and it's awesome. Like if I stand in the right spot, it's just black paint, and then only where the light's hitting it is gold, which is exactly what I wanted. It's just so hard to capture the true beauty of the paint, but it is like glass. Look at that reflection. Hi everybody.
As the moon grows, as the tide slows, as the seasons never change, I take the time out just to find out, and I put that on everything. Yeah. And from the almost to the so close to a place I'd rather be, I had to climb out, I took my hideout just to find out everything. Baby, you could call me. Baby, you could call me. You could call me. Baby, you could call me. I don't like you looking lost, so here's my number, you can put it on me. You belong with the stars, so follow me and I can set your soul free. You know me, ain't no sense in you being lonely. Should be right here where you're supposed to be, with all of you over me. I'm like, don't you dare say you over me. I remember everything you never said it couldn't be. By the time you figure it out, I'll probably be overseas, whipping in a black lamb with the windows down. And if it ain't me, it ain't you. Then why your friends knowing what we go through? That your presence is a gift, and we've been here for hours, and I'm just making wishes, watching these media showers. As the moon grows, as the tide slows, as the seasons never change, I take the time out just to find out, and I put that on everything. Yeah. And from the almost to the so close to a place I'd rather be, I had to climb out, I took my hideout just to find out everything. Baby, you could call me. Baby, you could call me.
So then other than that, I got the console powder coated wrinkle black. I blacked the cam or timing cover, and I blacked out the tappet covers. My plan is to black out the clutch cover and the transmission cap cover that's there. And then on this side, I blacked out the primary already and the derby cover. And I added the kidney toolbox, which is coming great use for me carrying around the few things that I do, but I've only had it not be closed once and lost everything out of it one time. So, you know, that's always fun. And another key thing I have here is this quad lock phone mount. Basically, you buy a case from them and then it just snaps right in there, and it isn't going anywhere. It's the sturdiest. It's the only mount that I trust to put my phone on, especially with today's phones being $1,200 or more. I definitely don't want to do that. And the great thing about it is, like, I can pull up Google Maps on this, and then I can also pull up the gauges on my FP3 from Vance & Hines, which is a great little tuner. I've had great luck with it. Might be swapping it out this year or next year for either a dyno tune with Power Vision by DynoJet or a TTS tuning. I'm not 100% set on who I'm going to have tune my bike yet, but I'm still working on figuring that out. Other than that, just got a couple, and then I didn't polish these up. I kind of scuffed them up to give them a duller machined look, kind of more so like the Fat Boy Low offers on theirs, which I definitely like a lot more than was that finished before. And it's just that is tough to keep up. This also just looks so much cleaner to me. It makes it look more industrial instead of polished up, and that's kind of the look I appreciate. It matches the fork cowbells better. And basically my plan is I'm getting up top here, I'm gonna powder coat that black too, and a couple other things. If you guys have any more questions about either the 200 tire rear conversion or the fender that I used, or how about I went about it, because I did some research to see. I mean, everything is basically, this bike could have been built by the Harley factory to look like this. Like, these are all factory OEM Harley cosmetic tins, you call, or tanks and fenders. It's not some custom fender, because there's a lot of 200 tire rear conversion kits that do kind of that bobbed fender and the spring seat, and they're great and all. I just wanted something that looks like I bought it like this and then painted it and then made it too low to get a motorcycle jack under. Basically, how to ruin a Softail is right here. Let me know what you guys think. I have some questions. If you guys want to see, if you have any more specific questions about anything you see, go ahead and ask them. But other than that, I will get some glamour shots and put them in here too. All right, guys, so today's video was a bit more just talking and not too much action going around, but I think I covered some viable information that you guys might want. Also, I will be doing a performance improvement video. It's the next one. I did forget one thing. The cosmetic, you know, the #1 cosmetic improvement here. Boom. You know, whenever J-Lo gets thirsty, I gotta crack open one of those soda pops for her. That's exactly what it's for. Actually, it's in a terrible location and is pretty much useless for opening beer or soda, because it would just spill it all over the bike, which I just had painted, so it's kind of just there as an ornament. Yep, I'm that cool. That's how cool I am. That's fine. It's really fine. But if you think that is cool, go ahead and like this video. If you think it's stupid and irresponsible and such a bad influence on today's youth of America, then tell me that too. But you gotta do that in the comments, because there's not a button that says that on the screen that I'm aware of. I don't know, YouTube might have put it up last week. Doubtful, but if you don't think I'm too annoying, you should probably just subscribe to the video, because then you can listen to me make stupid comments and stuff in the future. So, hope you guys had a great Cinco de Mayo or quarantine or COVID-19. Did you all gain 19 pounds? No? Oh, well, you could have. That's fine. I'm not judging you. Probably should cut this. Might not. Oh, well. J-Lo put on the COVID-19. Like, it's all on her butt, though. It's all on her booty with this wide tire. Still digging it, dude. This paint job, I'm sorry. I can't. Super happy about it, which is good. Wasn't a waste of money if I'm happy about it, right? All right, guys. I will catch you in the next video. Go ahead, YouTube, jargon, like, comment, subscribe. Do things. Follow me. Tell me you hate me. Tell me you love me. I'll see you later.
You slow me down just a little bit. Want me to stay just a little while longer, and I got more than you can deal with. And I don't play, I'm trying to satisfy your hunger. Don't you ever forget, you've been here before. It was never like this. Now you acting like you don't know what you do to the kid. The best that you've ever had, but you never admit. So here's my number, won't you let me fall, bro? I made plans, don't you let them fall, bro? And you tell me it takes time. I'm saying let's make time. Instead you just waste time. So why you playing, baby? Let me fall, bro. I made plans and tonight it's all you. We should call it